Hi there. This is a reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Today we're going to tap in and see what we need to know about navigating the unknown. If you're anything like me, and I feel like we all are like this, where it's very hard to trust and stay present. So I just came up with this idea and had to get on here right away and have God, Spirit, help us to figure out how to navigate the unknown. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for being here. Let's get into it. I haven't used this deck. I rarely ever use this deck, but I have not used this deck in forever. Not the Two of Pentacles again. Balance. I cannot tell you the amount of times that balances come out, and I mean in different cards. So, that's why. Three of Wands. This is usually kind of like an upright deck, but we're just going to do like we normally do. And do reversals, because that's how I roll. Ace of Cups. I saw that while I was shuffling a different deck earlier. Three of Wands again. God wants you to notice, oh gosh, the Tower. Opportunities, small opportunities that become available for you. Three of Pentacles. I think I was talking about this in the reading I did yesterday. We're always looking for that big thing instead of noticing the small things. And so Spirit is saying, there's opportunities in every day, and maybe you need to notice more of those, opportunities that come to you like that. Not just the big ones. This one wants to come out. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, Spirit, your ancestors, your guides really want to work with you on this, for sure. They want to help you stay present and strength and understand that you've got this. It's going to be, everything's going to be A-okay, no matter what, right? Her Kimmer Diamond is standing out to me. I don't know if that's obviously it's a crystal, but that might be a Leo type crystal. Seven of Pentacles reversed. You might be like me and feel like there's always a growth opportunity, or feel like there always needs to be a lesson to things, and that kind of adds pressure and anxiety to things that you're creating. My right arm's getting itchy. That you're creating or co-creating or whatever the case is. And yes, it's important to grow and learn always. That is a good thing. But because you're often in that state of mind, that's part of what makes you stressed or anxious or worried, because you're oh, this could turn into a learning experience, a not good one, instead of, hey, I get to learn, heal, and grow in this experience because it's an experience that I love. I'm feeling itchy in general, I guess. You're allergic to peace, I feel like you just think there's always something to do. There's something you need to earn things, earn happiness, earn peace, earn, you know what I'm saying? So, you're putting a tremendous amount of pressure on yourself and the things that you love. So that's definitely something with the unknown that might feel like a lot for you. That's why it feels like a lot. Two of Cups reversed. Yeah, you think you've got to be one. like that, maybe that's why balance is coming up. You feel like you have to be 100% balanced in order to receive or in order to make something work. And it's like, no, God, that's a tremendous amount of pressure. And I relate 100% to that. 9 of Swords reverse, that's good. 9 of Cups upright, okay. 2 9s in a row. That is end of a cycle. We love to hear it. Ooh, the Page of Swords reverse wanted to be seen. What is the saying on this? I take care of detail and stay in control. But I feel like it's really more because we're on the reverse side, you got to let go of the control. Like that's part of the problem is you think you've got to manage your dreams. No, you don't. They're dreams. You got to flow with them. You got to be in them. You got to appreciate them. You've got to, yeah, that's part of being present, right? And I found myself in moments where I'm like, I found moments where I'm like in the flow and enjoying and relaxing. But that's the thing. It's like you're tense and you're always feeling like there's more you got to do, for sure. And really, like when you lay a foundation, like we saw the tower, right? When you lay a solid foundation, it's really about like, you do have to manage the tower. You do have to change pieces and put new pieces in and whatever you got to do. But it's not something that you sit by and watch. You got to experience. It's like you're not experiencing anything that you actually have your hands in right now. I don't know how to explain that other than that. It's like you're going through the motions of it, and not that you're not enjoying it, like you love these things. Hurt at me, geez. But I feel like you're feeling as though there's always something you have to do to maintain it, and that's not the case. If something is broke or needs to be fixed, you'll do it when it's time. Like it's like you're micromanaging your fun experiences, and oh man, I can totally relate to this. And with the 9 of Cups, that ain't it. It's like wish fulfillment. We've got everything we could possibly want. Death, rebirth. What's the thing on here? I let go and embrace new beginnings. Yes, let go. My God, I'm getting anxiety thinking about this. And I always see travel when I split the deck. It's like the first card I see. Like I stress myself out with this shit, and maybe you can relate to that. It's like self-love. Oh, we love it. The unknown is so scary because it's the unknown, and what if everything goes wrong, and maybe if I maintain, this thing, if I watch this thing closely and maintain it, it'll work out well. God doesn't want you to do that. God wants you to enjoy it, and, nothing is forever while it lasts. Enjoy it while it lasts. It could be, years and years and years and years, and then you die and then you don't have it. You know what I mean? But it's like you're letting time waste. The pathway is clear. You're letting time waste in while you're worrying about the future. So maybe you got rid of the past. Like maybe you're not so worried about the past now, but it's like now you're focused on the future and what it might bring for you instead of being imprisonment. Yeah, you're like imprisoned to having to need all the details and set things just right so they go well. I saw this card while I was shuffling earlier, entity attachment. And at first it freaked me out because my friend Catherine and I were talking about this the other day. But what I actually think this card means, I'm going to sage anyway right now. We're going to stop shuffling. Is that there's an attachment that you're experiencing, like it's like devil energy, right? To what I'm talking about, like feeling like you have to know the details, feeling like you have to have your ducks in a row, feeling like if you get everything just right, it'll all work out. That's what the entity attachment feels like. It's like a insecure attachment type thing. It's like, oh, I gotta know. And whatever your reason, probably for most of you, it's because you're used to things going terribly wrong for you. And I completely understand that. I relate as well. You need to find times where things did really work out for you. And I want you to look at bad times too, where, you narrowly escaped some kind of danger, even if it wasn't like a physical danger, maybe it was like mental or whatever the case is. Look for those moments because that's God watching out for you and saying, no, you've been through enough. So, but now it's time for the good, the really fucking amazing stuff that you deserve. It almost looked like a sword. Like God wants that for you. Moving on to better things, okay? Not moving on from your thing. Like maybe you're feeling like things are moving forward and you don't know what that means. So you're like panicking that you're gonna lose everything because that's what you're used to, and that's not the case, okay? Reverse. Ice Queen. See, these people from your past are coming out though in this reading, for sure. And I don't know why Spirit's highlighting. Yep, expectations. Literally what I was talking about with the Seven of Pentacles. I don't know why Spirit's highlighting that. We'll have to see when we get there. Mature woman. A lot of you have had, and I've talked about this before, but like women that are, or feminine energy, it could be like a female that's got strong masculine features, occupation, boss, like it could have been a boss of some kind, but it could just be women who are like, they have very strong energy, like they're a strong presence, right? You've had them very envious of you and trying to deter you from succeeding. I've got like pins and needles up here, my crown chakra, the veil. Yeah, oh my God, travel. Hello. Imprisonment upright. You're not trapped. You're headed somewhere new though, and it's not a physical move. It's a energetic move, and that's scary. Priestess reversed. Destruction, like the Tower. Manifestation. Yeah, it's like this old energy needs to blow away so you can receive this Nine of Cups, right? But anyway, so you've had a lot of energy show up. Feels like feminine energies, but they could be very masculine in nature, that have tried to tear you down, have tried to stop your success, have tried to make you feel like this big. And the reason why I'm sharing that is I feel like there's fear there, of people being able to like stop what's about to happen, or whatever things they put in your head to make you feel small or weak or whatever, that's what you're trying to expel. So it came from feminine energy, like a mother, or a mentor, or a paternal figure that's not a mom, like grandmother. Like it feels like a projection. Like they didn't achieve what they wanted, so they're trying to steal your achievement. Or they are afraid you're going to steal their achievement because like that's how they are, which is not who you are. But it doesn't matter. Like you're a threat to anything that is not, or anyone that is not real. Like they're not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not pure intended, not like good, well intended like you are, okay? So, those thoughts, those beliefs, those things that are ingrained in your head are what makes you, part of what makes you afraid of the unknown, because you feel like things can just slip out of your fingers, because they have in the past, or people have threatened that for you, threaten your experiences. But sorry, we're not starting here, but I love your energy. Like, look at you. Like, you're very trusted with animals, small children, people who aren't necessarily trusting of other people. You're glowing, you got this really beautiful energy. I can deal with whatever comes my way. But the problem is that you're tired of like dealing with stuff, but you're creating a lot of stress for yourself by worrying, like nonstop worrying about what's going to happen, because you're just used to things happening like that aren't pleasant. But I want you to think, and I'm going to do this too. When is the last time, like, not to say you haven't had bad experiences since these people have left your life, but like, when is the last time that you've had to worry or you've had something happen like you did before? Like, life's going to happen. My father died. Like, that's terrible, but it's life, right? But if I think back to, let's see, maybe like a year and a half ago now, there was someone a female in my life that's like this energy I'm talking about. And once I spoke my truth and made the decision that I'm going to be more mindful about the people I let in my life, I haven't had any experiences like that. So, and I've been protected. It's come up a couple of times. I've been tested and I've been protected from those people, those type of people. So, I want you to think back as far as you can go and think about, like, have you gotten yourself in a situation with the wrong kind of people that take your energy or project onto you or whatever, and you might be surprised how long it's been. And then you can gradually show yourself that you're safe now. Okay, I really feel strongly that a lot of it depends on or comes from these other people from your past. And it's weird because I was saying you let the past go and now you're focusing on you're worried about your future, but clearly you haven't let the past go. Maybe it's something you should have done by now. And it's okay that you haven't, but we're going to work on that. That's why we're here. So 3 of Pentacles. This deck is really pretty. I love the back of these cards. Beautiful. 3 of Pentacles upright. soulmate reversed, and boss reversed. So yeah, I'm saying, like, I've got chills. You are the kind of person that's not afraid to work with other people. Like, you want to include people in things, but unfortunately you've had a lot of experiences where you like exposed yourself and showed yourself, like showed your true self, and then these people like attacked you or attacked your character or let you down, made promises that they were never intending to keep. So now you're like, okay, okay, God, you want me to work with people, but this is what's happened to me. How can I trust that? And I feel like right now you're really being asked to not worry about like people here and really be focusing on God and, well, whoever you talk to, your guides, your ancestors, like work with them, ask for their help. You might have better people in your life now, like better friends, a better companion, where you can ask for things that you need. But I really feel that it's up here, because if we're talking about the unknown, like every being up here knows. They know, right? So it's not that you're meant to ask them what's going to happen. It's just more of a, hey, you know what? I'm feeling really down, or I'm feeling like I can't trust can't trust what's in front of me that I already know. Can you help me? Like that sort of thing, okay? Which is really beautiful. When you think about the people that you trusted that you shouldn't, like if you think back to when you've asked for help from your guides, your ancestors, your pets that are gone, your spirit animal, God, they never let you down, right? They don't. They want a little more trust and faith from you. That it, like, you're not intending to insult them by, micromanaging everything, but it is kind of like they're saying it's an insult to me because I want to give you all these gifts, but you're not letting it happen, kind of thing, okay? Like, they get why, but they've never disappointed you. Maybe you feel like they have, but there's always a plan to something, right? Strength. With Ice Queen reversed, unbothered. First of all, the strength that took you to get through these things is like insane. Like, so proud of you for being able to navigate the things that you've navigated with like not a lot of people at your side. Like people trying to tear you down. It's incredible. But the amount of progress you've made since you've gotten out of those situations is insane. Like, you are unbothered by these people. You are unbothered by like something you used to worry about is what people think. And not to say that you don't do that now, but you are so unbothered by especially what these people think of you from your past. But like the drama, the everything, you're just like, that's not my cup of tea. I don't want to worry about that right now. But unfortunately, like, I feel like you're creating your own kind of drama. And maybe you need to focus on the strength that it took to get through those scenarios and apply it to right now, what's happening with you. And say, man, I got through all of that. This is like a cakewalk. Like, I need to just, now it's like I get to have fun. Why am I making this like work? You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to work to get the things you want. You have them already. So now you just have to let them be there. There's nothing more for you to do, basically, is what God's saying. But you're being acknowledged for, passing all the tests that were put in front of you with these people and coming out on the other side unchanged. It's a miracle that you're still a beautiful human. Like, you could have turned into the lion, but you're just like, well, that was unfortunate, but I choose to focus on the things that really matter, and not people who don't have my best intentions in mind, or have my best interests in mind, is what I meant to say. 7 of Pentacles reversed, expectations reversed, and mature woman reversed. See what I was saying? It's like there's a ridiculous amount of pressure that you put on yourself, and it's coming from women who are older than you. And it could be a boss. It could be an old friend, like an older friend. It could be, like I said, a mother. It could be a grandmother. Could have been a teacher. I feel like throughout my life I've had like teachers and definitely a boss. I've had friends. I've had women who, like, I didn't know. I still don't understand why they felt threatened by me, or they felt like a certain way about me, because I think everybody can win. I feel like everybody should win, and everybody I care about, for sure. I mean, I want everyone to win in general, but the people I care about the most, I want them to win so hard, it's not even funny. Like, my brother's a good example, because he's successful, like financially successful, and he got married before me, and he was accomplishing all these things before me, and I was happy for him. I still am. Like, I can never imagine wanting him to fail, or wanting anybody to fail that I care about. So, I've experienced this female thing. They see something in me that I probably don't see in myself, and it's a threat. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But those expectations that were put on you by these people to achieve is something that, like, threatens the balance of your life, and has to do with this unknown, like being okay in the unknown. You probably are constantly asking yourself, what if I get this wrong? Or what if I'm hurting someone? Or what if I disappoint someone? There's all these, like, what if scenarios, and it's like, the only person that you end up disappointing, or any of those things, is yourself, because you have yourself at a higher standard than anybody. Look at, that's a like perfect circle. Anybody that would, well, unless it's these women. So yeah, you struggle with the unknown, in the sense that you're afraid to get it wrong, and you literally can't get it wrong, right? You could sabotage it, but you don't want to do that, right? So I feel like Spirit's saying here, with the unknown, with things in your life that you already have, or that you're going to obtain, there's no need to do more, like do less, like for real. Like, you've already overproven that you deserve it, that you're ready for it, that it's yours, that You want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally, and the birds are starting to kind of yell, you literally don't need to do anything else. Like, it's already yours. You already have it. Why are you acting like you don't have it is the question, I think, right? Two of Cups reversed with occupation reversed and Earth Angel reversed. There's kind of a struggle with balancing like your work with your peace. Work and peace. I feel like I need another one on this. Yeah, we're going to come here. What do we, and it's funny because I pulled out amethyst, which is a peace, like it brings you peace. So you might want to carry some of that around. Love doesn't have to mean near. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Tally-ho, the universe. You glow, we beam. Thanks. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your, not the Earth Angel, it's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Loving so much. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Thanks for all you've shared, the universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. You're being asked to focus more on the love aspect and the peace aspect of life. Yes, we all need to work. We need to make money, but like, you can be present while you're working, right? But you can't be present while you're in this space. Like, the more important space. Like, work is just work, right? So I feel like Spirit's even asking you to be unbalanced in the sense that you're putting most of your energy into love, whether that's love for yourself, love to other people, a little bit of both, love to the things that you love, hobbies, stuff like that. Like, you need to find more time to pour your love into the things that you love instead of pouring energy into your work. Okay? It's almost like you're, I don't want to say bare minimum, but you're doing the minimum for the things you love. And you're doing more for work stuff or task stuff, that sort of thing. And that's not who you are. But there's an exposure to the love piece, right? I'm really feeling this message. Yesterday I had a moment. I was very triggered after a reading I did because I was talking about like intimacy in the sense of like vulnerability, and it really triggered me. And for the rest of the day I was just like, thinking about being closer, like, to the people that I love, especially my person, Justin. And that's scary. That's really scary. And this is kind of the message there. Like, you want these things, right? Well, you have to put in energy into them instead of energy into the things that you don't want, right? And I mean, again, you have to work, but things that are obligations, and not things that light you up, that make you glow, make you beam, right? So then we've got the Nine of Swords reversed. I trust the present moment, I'm dead. With divination upright in the veil reversed. That divination coming out again. The veil. I feel like you're not as anxious about the unknown as you were. I feel like you're getting closer to being, like, to trusting and to being present and to knowing that things are okay and things are going to be great. And like, I feel like you're close to that. It's just a matter of getting better connected up here and asking for guidance up here instead of you trying to guide the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking on the role of God or your ancestors or your guides when, like, it's like you don't know. Like, you know where you're supposed to be, but you don't know what's next. They do, like I was saying. And I don't know, it's reminding me of, like, when you're reading a story, right? And you're like, oh, I want to know what happens. I want to know what happens. But you got to sit through the book and enjoy the book. You know what I mean? Like, it's like your life. It's a journey, and you got to be there for every single moment and enjoy every single moment. Because before you know it, your life's just going to pass you by, and then you're going to be wishing you were back here. You know what I mean? And it's easier said than done, but hopefully this reading is going to help you understand that things are more than okay for you now compared to what it was, right? It's like you're in this constant stress ball for no reason. Like, you're living like you're still you're still trying to fight your way out. That's how you're living, and you don't have to. Ooh, this feels good. There's nothing to fight for. You've already won, essentially. You're living a good life. Maybe not your best life yet. You're waiting for that. But things can only get better. Maybe you need to listen to that song. Howard Jones, I think, is the name of that guy. He sings that song, no one ever is to blame. Ding, ding, ding. That's a good song, too. And actually, that might be a good song to listen to, too, because he's, like, pondering about things that, you look at where you're like, oh, well, I want this, but I only have this. Instead of, like, appreciating what you do have, you're always wanting more. And wanting stuff isn't a bad thing, but we've got to enjoy what we've got now. We're lucky to have what we have now, right? This is kind of lack. This is like a lack mindset. I feel like I want to pull more, but I'm trying to decide where I want to go. Maybe I'll pull a couple from different decks here for funsies. This reading went relatively fast. I was expecting it to be longer, actually. Pardon me. I was singing Let Me Clear My Throat before I came on here, so throat chakra is very significant. And I feel like it's more of asking for things that you want, for these things, to spirit. Like, hey, can I have more? Like, it's like you're afraid to ask for, like, you feel greedy, and you're not greedy. You deserve all the things. Ask for more. Say, I want this. I want that. What is it that you want? Maybe you don't know. Maybe you gotta sit with that. This card's been coming up a lot. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partners. When you know, you know. No, that's kind of an inside joke. But see, you might be struggling with the intimacy thing yourself, like getting intimate, like vulnerable with your partner, and that's okay. Or people in general. I was telling my friend Catherine, I actually need to share this because you might relate. I was sharing with my friend Catherine, if you're a caregiver type, that, when people ask me, hey, hi Colette, what's going on with you? How are you doing? I never know what to say. I always flip the conversation back to them because I am used to, my whole life, I've been used to focusing on other people. So it makes me uncomfortable to talk about myself. And half the time, I don't even know what's going on. Like, I don't know what to say to that. Like, what is going on with me? I'm not sure. It's strange, but it's true. So, that's part of getting vulnerable and intimate with people, is really sharing. Like, not just, because I can share when something happens, like, in my day, like I'm upset because of this, or hey, this good thing happened, or whatever. But, really thinking about how I feel right now or what's going on with me is like weird. I don't know what to answer with that. Excuse me, Yang. And what's weird is I just noticed this. I mean, the writing on these cards, like you can read what's written, but this looks like it's almost, with a different marker. So this is important. Proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Love it. Yeah, so just sitting around and not living your life is not going to help you get this, right? It's like you're waiting, or you're expecting, or you're, like I said, trying to manage it, but you're not living it. Neptune, dream and transcend. Yeah, dream it. Tell it, it'll happen. Chiron, hurt and heal. Yeah, you're already doing that part. You're healing. You've already been hurt. You're healing. Like, it's like you're acting like you're still living, like I said, still living that experience, and you're not. Okay, I really wanted to do Dead Inside deck. I always want to say Inside Out. I don't know why. Ooh, that one wanted to come out. Mercury did it. Ooh, that one too. That one did. Get off your phone. Get off anything that's like, making you feel like a zombie. Mercury did it. Miscommunication, cosmic excuse, retrograde blame. And look at all the electronics. Yeah, being on your electronics is not helping you live your life, and it keeps you here, I think. Ghosted again. Rejection, silence, confusion. Rejection is a big piece of your fear of the unknown. What if eventually I get rejected? What if I try this new thing and I get rejected? Like, rejection is something you need to sit with, and maybe think about the people who rejected you. And, if you look at the situation, understanding that it wasn't meant to work out will help you kind of release that. Too many dings, not enough peace. Fragmented focus, tech burn, yeah. Maybe being, what do they call it? A social media detox would be good for you. Treating drama as therapy. Chaos addiction, misprocessing. Chaos addiction, look at, there's blame again. Blaming the moon again. Lunar excuse. What was I going to say? Chaos addiction. Part of the issue with the unknown and what you're doing, like how you're processing things, is because you're used to the chaos or the things going wrong. So it's like an addiction. So that's why you're looking for it. And that's more familiar for you. So it makes sense that you would be trying to plan for it, right? So you need to, God, what do you even do for that? You need to start getting addicted to being happy. It's like, I can't really have an answer for you because I'm experiencing it myself. Maybe we can get an answer from Spirit. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Well, we'll do that in a minute. The blaming. Because, yeah, this said blame, too. That's part of the chaos addiction, I think. It's like, if things go wrong, you can say, oh, well, I already said it was gonna, or you can blame it on another person, or it's like a victim kind of mindset. But I don't think you think you're a victim anymore. So, yeah. Maybe that's even like you staying small so you can blame somebody else, and staying, stuck. Okay, so this is about rejection. How do we, I forgot what I was saying about that. Oh no, chaos addiction was what I was talking about, right? Chaos addiction. So how do we start looking at, like, trying to focus on things that are good and not focusing on things that could go wrong? You are adored. Don't be fooled by the players, and don't be fooled by yourself. There's no one more lovable nor loved than you. And I know everyone. Precious, the universe. Let's get one more. I like that answer. Keep it simple. Old souls use words very sparingly, except, of course, for I, love, thank you, wow, now, and cool. Wow, I love you now, the universe. P.S., which sounds much better than wow, now I love you. Sequence is important. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. So, maybe noticing when you're overcomplicating something, or looking for a solution for something you don't need a solution for. I was just thinking about this. Did I dream about this? I don't know. This is weird. I was just thinking about asking my friend Catherine to tell me good things about myself or something. I think you should do that, because the more you recognize how loved you are in anybody that you think of to ask, the more you realize that you're loved now, the less you'll be thinking about those experiences that might haunt you from your past, okay? And like, not letting people down is important. Worried about letting people down. Maybe looking at those kind of things, and where you're worried about letting people down, and seeing how you've already shown up for those people. So that might be a question for them too. Like, how have I supported you in your life, or from day to day, or whatever. And then making sure to, like, I've been correcting myself when my mind tries to wander to things that are negative. So I'm looking, like, I'll not looking for answers, but I'll be like, I'll have an answer for it. Oh, my mind is doing this because I think this when it's really that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, correcting yourself on your way of thinking is something that I think you need to do too. So that was really insightful, and I hope it helped you. Any likes, shares, comments, subscribers to my channel are super helpful and appreciated. I'm trying to monetize my YouTube. If you'd like to donate to my channel, it's not expected but appreciated. I have CashApp, Venmo, and PayPal. I have a new phone line for my business, so you can set up a phone reading if you don't like social media. You can call me to set up a reading too if you want, or text me, whatever works for you. If you text me one time, I will give you a free message. And then I will also put my booking links in the comments, which you can book a one-on-one reading with me through Zoom, or you can book a video reading, which is less expensive than the one-on-one readings. And I return them within 24 to 48, but most likely 24 hours, okay? Hope this helped. In the comments, if you'd like to share anything that resonated with you or anything you're currently experiencing, I'd love to hear it. We would all love to hear it. This is a safe space. And if you have any suggestions for readings, I'd love to hear them too. Take care.